just want to put it out there and show some text messages that I received from my ex, you know, just showing clearly kind of what's what, I guess. I find it kind of messed up, disturbing in a way. Thing saying for someone that follows restraining order and is so worried and concerned and afraid of someone that they would actually send me these kind of text messages. So does this show clearly what her phone number is? There's another one, just to show clearly what her phone number is. So this is one of them. Now you're going to go file a restraining order on someone and say you're so scared or you have such concerns, but the restraining order is up in a couple months. It'll be 2 years that it was in place, and you're going to send text messages like this to someone that you're afraid of someone? Like, why would you send someone, I don't understand that part. I don't understand why anyone would even do something like that. I mean, it just shows clearly the games that have been being played. Here's another one. Like I said all along, I've got nothing funny on my record, nothing that I'm afraid of, or, I have no problem showing any of my stuff at all, period. This one I find really, really messed up and kind of disturbing. She claims on here that I'm a rapist and I'm a woman beater. And then if you read at the end, do the world a favor and just kill yourself. I mean, unbelievable. I don't, I find it really messed up and kind of disturbing. And the worst part of it all, not only do the world a favor and just kill myself while I'm at it, take your equally batshit crazy mom with you. The world would be a better place with either of you in it. I mean, this is the mother of my kid sending me a text message like this. Telling me that she wants the father of her kid to go and kill himself. Wants the father of her kid not only to kill himself, but to kill his mother. To kill her kid's grandma. Tells me in here she wants her kid's dad to go and kill her kid's grandma. I mean, here's a little bit more. Here's some older stuff. This here was back in 2011. She tried signing papers, whatever, to do a name change on our daughter. I wrote a letter back. Wanted to be present for the hearing, and That's what she said. She had to say about it. Thanks everyone for your thoughts. He's a giant pain in my ass, but I will deal. He may have won this battle, but I won the war. Kayla is safe with me, having nothing to do with that family. I will die before I let them into her life. She carries his name, but she will always be mine, a Sullivan. So, that's self-explanatory there. Lying about me doesn't change the truth about you. You know? Like, it's a good quote there. I mean, but the reason for me putting all this out there and just making it all open, because going through the whole court process, they never want to listen to anything I say. Any proof or evidence that I present them or put in front of them, it was always just disregarded, didn't care, whatever. And at least this way, it's like, well, can't say it ain't there, it ain't out there, and you weren't aware of nothing, and that's the way it is. But if you read them text messages, she wrote there clearly, oh, yeah, they wait to see a next one that I'm going to pull this next video to watch, blah, blah, blah. I'm laughing about it. So, I mean, I'll show copies of the restraining orders filed and the modifying on them, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But they, you know, claiming they're, stop posting all that stuff, and it's harassing that you're posting this stuff. And no, this is me documenting what's going on and where the facts are, and how manipulation's been being played through the court, and then the court just disregards any proof or physical evidence on anything. And it's undisputable. I mean, you can talk and talk, and you can write down whatever you want. Just because you write it doesn't mean it's true about someone. But when you can show someone straight physical proof in your hand, and you can see it, which is undeniable fact, proof in your hand, I mean, that kind of overturns like something written down on a piece of paper that someone just makes up and lies about and files with the court. Just says, well, it's in court files, and then it's got to be true then, right? When you can show physical proof and facts like this, I mean, and the courts just disregard this stuff and still side with what this other party's saying, it just, real problem with the court system. And what it festered into, if they would have done their job from the very beginning of all this, when facts were shown and presented to them, it would have never festered into this much of a stuff. And yet here we are today, as the judge told me last time we were going to court, yet we here are again today, and we will tomorrow and the next week, and in a year or two, and so on and so forth for the next, until I die, or until the fucking whatever the fuck, until the courts do something different. Otherwise it'll be, and again, here we are again here today. And it'll continue like that until the courts do something different to change that, and actually look at the shit and do their jobs. I mean, it's, you know, these people are sitting there saying all this bullshit about me. They're afraid and they're concerned, blah, blah, bullshit. They got my kid afraid of me that I haven't seen in like 18 years. And then around a child molester, a guy that was molesting his own child. I mean, and I'm glad I documented and recorded everything. So there's no miscommunication, I mean, that's what it's all about. Like, me gathering all these facts and be able to speak out about it and to show it, and for me to use this as evidence. Well, you just say it. I mean, I don't want to say any more about, you know, the evidence for whatever, but in the end, I mean, it's just going to be my proof to show exactly what's what and how everything's been played out. And it's 100% a lot better having straight recorded conversations with these people and documenting it exactly how they dealt with it when they were aware of it, when I brought it to their attention, how they dealt with looking into it and contacting me. They didn't do a fucking thing. Pretty much told me to fuck off and we ain't doing shit. And then, of course,